In an era where celebrity relationships are often defined by headlines, speculation, and fleeting attention, the connection between Ziyu and Tian Xuning has captured public imagination for a very different reason. Rather than being driven by controversy or dramatic revelations, their story resonates because it reflects something audiences rarely see in the entertainment industry: quiet understanding, mutual respect, and emotional balance. Over the past year, fans and observers have increasingly noticed how their interactions, whether at public events, interviews, or behind-the-scenes moments, carry an authenticity that feels unforced. While neither has openly defined their relationship beyond friendship and professional respect, the emotional tone surrounding their bond has sparked discussions about love, companionship, and the importance of harmony in modern relationships. A connection built on calm energy. One of the most frequently mentioned reasons people feel drawn to their dynamic is the sense of calm they project together. In a fast-paced entertainment world where personalities are often exaggerated for attention, Ziyu and Tian Xuning appear grounded. Their conversations and interviews tend to be thoughtful rather than performative, and their gestures toward each other, subtle smiles, attentive listening, and natural support suggest a connection built on comfort rather than spectacle. Fans often describe their presence together as peaceful, a rare compliment in an industry known for intense competition and constant pressure. This calm energy has become part of their appeal, encouraging audiences to see emotional stability as something admirable rather than boring. Mutual growth in the public eye. Another factor that strengthens public interest in their bond is the visible personal growth both individuals have shown. Ziyu, known for her gentle personality and professionalism, has gradually become more confident in expressing her thoughts publicly. Meanwhile, Tian Xuning has gained recognition for his sincerity and dedication to his craft, often speaking about learning from those around him. Observers have noted how their interactions seem to encourage that growth. Rather than overshadowing one another, they appear to create space for each other to shine. This balance where support does not diminish individuality has become a central theme in how fans interpret their relationship. In many ways, their story mirrors what people hope for in real-life relationships: partnership without possession, closeness without pressure. The role of fans in online culture. Social media has played a significant role in amplifying interest in their connection. Clips of shared moments, translated interviews, and fan-made edits circulate widely, often accompanied by discussions about emotional intelligence and healthy communication. Unlike typical celebrity rumors fueled by scandal, much of the conversation surrounding them focuses on positive qualities such as kindness, patience, and empathy. This shift is notable. In recent years, audiences have grown increasingly tired of narratives built solely on conflict. The popularity of Ziyu and Tian Xuning's perceived harmony suggests that fans are seeking stories that feel emotionally reassuring rather than sensational. Online communities frequently highlight small gestures, waiting for one another during events, offering quiet encouragement, or sharing laughter off-camera as evidence of genuine care. Whether interpreted as friendship or something deeper, these moments contribute to a collective narrative centered on warmth and sincerity. Cultural appeal of harmony and balance. Part of the emotional impact of their story may also lie in broader cultural values. Across many Asian cultures, harmony and emotional balance are deeply respected qualities. Relationships that emphasize understanding, patience, and mutual support resonate strongly with audiences who value emotional stability over dramatic displays of affection. Ziyu and Tian Xuning, intentionally or not, embody this ideal. Their interactions suggest that closeness does not always need grand declarations. Sometimes, consistency and quiet presence speak louder than words. For many fans, this represents a refreshing alternative to the high-drama romances often portrayed in media. Between reality and projection. It is important to acknowledge that public perception often blends reality with projection. Fans naturally interpret moments through their own hopes and experiences, sometimes building narratives that extend beyond what the individuals themselves have confirmed. Yet this phenomenon also reveals something meaningful. People are drawn to stories that reflect emotional sincerity. In this sense, the appeal of Ziyu and Tian Xuning's Bond may say as much about the audience as it does about them. At a time when relationships are frequently discussed in terms of conflict or instability, their perceived harmony offers a sense of reassurance. Why their story continues to resonate. Ultimately, the reason their connection touches so many hearts lies in its simplicity. There is no dramatic storyline required, only the suggestion of two people who respect and understand each other. Whether their relationship remains a close friendship or evolves into something more personal is, in many ways, secondary to the emotional message audiences have already embraced. Their story reminds people that meaningful connections are often quiet. They grow through shared experiences, mutual encouragement, and the willingness to listen. In an industry built on spectacle, that quietness has become their greatest strength. As discussions continue and fans watch their journeys unfold, one thing remains clear: the fascination surrounding Ziyu and Tian Xuning is not merely about romance or rumor, it is about the universal desire for harmony, emotional safety, and relationships that inspire rather than divide. And in a world that often feels noisy and uncertain, that message resonates more deeply than ever. A future defined by respect rather than expectation. As public attention continues to follow their journey, one notable aspect remains unchanged: neither Ziyu nor Tian Xuning appears to rush into defining their connection for the sake of public curiosity. This restraint, rather than disappointing fans, has strengthened admiration toward them. In a time when personal lives are often treated as public property, their decision to maintain boundaries reflects maturity and self-awareness. Many observers believe this is precisely why their bond feels genuine. By allowing their relationship, whatever form it takes, to grow naturally, they avoid the pressure that has strained many public partnerships in the past. The absence of forced narratives allows audiences to focus on what truly stands out: mutual kindness and emotional steadiness. The emotional impact beyond entertainment. What makes their story particularly compelling is how it extends beyond celebrity culture. Fans frequently share that watching their interactions encourages reflection on their own relationships, friendships, family connections, and romantic partnerships alike. The idea that harmony can exist without constant validation or dramatic expression has resonated deeply, especially among younger audiences navigating modern expectations of love and success. In this way, Ziyu and Tian Xuning have unintentionally become symbols of a quieter emotional ideal.